Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem 3403. Find the lexicographically largest string from the box 1. So for this problem, we are giving a string word and also an integer number of friends. So for example, if the number of friends is 2, so basically this means we're gonna split the word into two parts. So for example, we can split it into D, B, C, and A. So we're gonna return the lexicographically largest string from the box. So after split, we're going to put it inside the box, and then we're going to return the largest one. So for this example, it's going to be DBC. And let's just check the second example. So inside of the second example, we're going to split it. Yeah, we're going to split it into four parts. So we're going to have four single characters of G, and we're going to return on this character G. How can we solve it easily? So for this problem, if we can find the largest, let me think about it. Yeah, if we never split it, so let's just imagine the number of friends is just 1, we will never split it. And what's going to be the final answer? So the final answer going to be the lexicographically largest substring. And this problem is going to be exactly the same as this problem. 1163. Yeah, it's going to be exactly this one. Largest substring. So we are calculating the largest substring in lexicographical order. So for this example, this is the largest string. It is the DBCA. So if we know how to calculate this DBCA, so basically, and then we're going to consider the number of friends. So the number of friends is 2. So the length of the word is 4. So 4 minus 2 plus 1. So this is going to be the maximum length of the substring for our final answer. So it's going to be 3. But this is 4. So this means we're going to use a slice. We're going to choose the first 3 characters, which is going to be DBA for this example. Yeah. Now I think it's enough for us to solve the problem. Yeah. So we're going to calculate this one, the largest substring in lexicographical order for this word. Yeah. So let me just use the code from before. So I'm going to use S as the word, and I'm going to prepare 3 pointers. So I, J, and K. K is a counter. I and J are pointers for the 2 pointers algorithm, and you can check the video of 1163 for this code, because it's going to be exactly the same. So here I just write it. So for our code, we're going to check if the pointer J plus the counter is less than length of the string. We're going to check if Si plus J going to equal to J plus K. This is I plus K. Yeah. So if they are equal, I'm going to update the counter by 1. So if Si plus K is less than Fj plus K, so this means this one is bigger, so I'm gonna assign to T, and I gonna equal to J, and J gonna equal to the maximum of J plus 1, and T plus K plus 1, and then I'm gonna update the counter. Yeah. So else it's another case. This means Si plus K gonna be more than Sj plus K. I mean, if you don't understand this one, this doesn't matter. This is okay. You can check my YouTube videos of Leetcode 1163, because that is gonna explain why we're gonna use such kind of a 2 pointers algorithm to solve the problem here. Yeah. So for here, if Si plus K is more than Sj plus K, this means we're gonna keep it. If we were to keep it, we're gonna update the pointer J, and K gonna set to 0. And finally, we're gonna return something like Si. Yeah. So let me just submit it. Up to now, it is not okay, but let me just submit it to check if this is exactly what we need. So DBCA, this is the largest one. For the second example, it is GG and GG. It is going to be the largest one. And for this example, NN going to be the largest one. And for this example, 8 is going to be the largest one. But as you can see, we cannot pass for all testing cases, because this is not what we are asking for. Now we need to calculate a maximum length. So as I said before, the maximum length of each part is going to be the length of the word minus the number of the friends plus 1. So this is going to be the maximum length. So this means from here, we're going to choose the maximum length. Now let me just submit it. Yeah, as you can see, we passed for some testing cases, but this one, still it didn't work. Yeah, because the length of the word is 2, but our answer is 8. Actually, it should be G8. On row, G8 is smaller, but we cannot split it. So how can we check in which case we cannot split it? Here, because the number of friends is 1, this means we cannot split it. Yeah, here for this maximum length, actually it is 2, but for our answer, this is only 1. So this means it is not okay. So how can we check that? So if length of the word equal to the maximum length. So basically this means for our answer, the maximum length equal to the length of the word. This means basically we cannot split it. So we're gonna directly return the string s. Yeah, so here we can also use string s. Yeah. Now let me just submit it. Now as you can see it works. Now let me just submit it to check. As you can see, it passed for all testing cases and it's pretty fast. And for this kind of coding, this is only ON time complexity. So from here, this is ON, and from here, this is a, yeah, let me think about it. From here, this is a O1 maybe. Yeah, so the time complexity gonna be ON. I think that's all about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.